to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. They're by gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the pyrite. Reading number 2 with the moonstone. Reading number 3 with the opal. Reading number 4 with the amber. And reading number 5 with the tourmaline. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition won't lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the pyrite. The properties of pyrite are strength, determination, and confidence. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just be things that resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, recognizing your growth, appreciating where you come from, and reconnecting sometimes with things from your youth. Next, we see the Wheel. The Wheel talks about luck and fate guiding you into the future. In this deck, it's represented by a medicine wheel, so there's also some healing aspects to it here. Next, we see the Tower. The Tower talks about things getting broken down to get rebuilt. It signifies significant change and kind of things almost seeming like they might be crumbling, but for the purpose of rebuilding. Next, we see the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups signifies the soulmate relationship. Soulmates don't have to be romantic, but they oftentimes are. This is interacting with a soulmate, building with a soulmate, reconnecting with a soulmate, or meeting a soulmate for the first time. Next, we see the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands talks about fighting for what you want, going after it, putting your energy in, fighting for what you desire. It does say that you have the higher ground, so if you do put your energy in and go after your desires, you will be successful. And then finally, topping everything off is the Emperor. The Emperor talks about you being in a power position in your life. You making those decisions that lead you down the path you choose, down the way you want to go. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I know the Tower's in there and the Tower does not lean towards yes. However, you also have the Wheel, which is about luck and fate, the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and even the 7 of Wands says you're successful in the end. So the answer to your question is yes, you will have to choose it, you will have to go after it, you will have to fight for it. You may experience some changes in the getting of whatever it is that you're asking about, but the answer does appear to be yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, please. Please show us their situations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Ace of Wands, you're starting something new that you're really passionate about. 8 of Coins, and you're putting your hard work in, like you're doing the work. Page of Coins, there's an opportunity in front of you. You have to take action to step into this, but it's going to present itself to you soon if you haven't already seen it. And Justice, that talks about balance. When we see the Justice here, especially with so many coins cards, make sure you're not overworking yourself. Make sure that you have a nice, healthy work-life balance, that you're not pushing yourself too hard with all this work. Something passionate is starting, and that's going to draw some of your energy as well. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. Angels, for group number 1, whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Step into the light. Let your light shine. Step into the light. Make sure that light and ease and hope are guiding you. Now, let's see Moonology, and we're going to do Justice. What is there to add to Justice here with regards to the balance that's needed? Step out of your comfort zone. I feel like when I saw this, I kind of felt a lot of you really push yourselves really, really hard. You really work really hard, and you're just constantly putting in that effort. Your guides are telling you to make sure that your life is balanced. It may be part of your comfort zone to just be super productive all the time. Go, go, go. Have to be accomplishing things. It's time to look at a balanced perspective on that. So step out of your comfort zone and make sure that you are balanced in all aspects of your life. Not all of you have the out of balance work-life ratio. Some of you, it may be balancing passion and emotions, or different balances that we have in our life. You're going to need to kind of step out of your comfort zone, examine those balances, and make sure that things are balanced as you move forward. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon on that 8 of Coins with regards to the work. Peace. Okay, yes, you guys are putting in tons of work. Make sure you're also getting time for meditation and peace and relaxation. Those things are very important. I, again, am feeling that work-life balance thing in this column as well. So just pay attention to that if that's you. It's important that you have time to relax too. You do a lot of hard work, and you've got to balance that. Now, the Page of Coins for that opportunity. Trust. Okay, so as you step into this opportunity, if you choose to, because you have to take the action to step into whatever this opportunity is. The opportunity is probably material in nature, so it could be a promotion, it could be switching jobs, it could be starting your own business. It's a material opportunity normally. You have to trust yourself. You have to believe that you're capable of it. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust the universe. So if you choose to step into the opportunity, trust is going to be necessary. Now, let's see the Ace of Wands out of the Spellcasting Oracle. What is there for this new beginning that's super passionate? Empowerment. Okay, so whatever this beginning is that calls to you on a passion level, whether it is a passionate relationship, whether it is a creative passion, following something that could be a hobby into something that becomes a career, something like that. There's going to be empowerment through this. So again, trust yourself and step into your passions. Your passions are how the guides guide you. So if it calls to you on a passion level, it's going to lead to your empowerment. Now, Transparent Tarot, please. Forgiveness. All right, so the answer is yes to whatever you asked. And like I said, it's going to probably include change and making decisions and fighting for what you want, or at least one of those aspects. But the answer does appear to be yes. And forgiveness is going to be part of it. Whether this forgiveness is for yourself or for someone else, forgiveness is going to be part of the answer being yes in some way. Now, if it's forgiveness for yourself, please remember that you are worthy of The same forgiveness you'd give to your best friend, your significant other, your child. You are worthy of your forgiveness as well. And if the forgiveness is for someone else, then remember, forgiveness doesn't say what happened is okay. It says it's not getting any more of your energy. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Moonstone. The properties of Moonstone are peace, travel, and balance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to whatever question group number 2 has asked. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. We're going to shuffle until the deck feels ready, and then we'll cut and deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. Once more. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about friendship, social engagements, having fun, spending time with friends. Next, we see the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a passionate beginning, so starting something you're very passionate about. Next, we see the Hierophant. The Hierophant here is represented by a tree, talks about foundational energy. This can represent getting married. It can represent going back to school to change your career. It can represent finding a belief system that resonates with your soul. So there is foundational change happening right now for you. Now, the 6 of Pentacles comes out next. That talks about giving and receiving. Next, we see the 2 of Cups. That is the soulmate relationship. Soulmates don't have to be romantic, but they oftentimes are. Part of your soul journey is connecting with soulmates, and there's a soulmate interacting with you now. And then we have the 6 of Wands, which talks about victory, celebrating your victory, being victorious. Okay, this is a very solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Everything here leans towards yes. So it is a very solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Devil. All right, you guys are dealing with some stuck energy, possibly some form of addiction or love triangle, or just something that has you stuck, something that maybe isn't great for you. We'll get Oracle, see how you step out of it. The Empress. The Empress talks about motherhood. It talks about having your foundational needs met. It also talks about that foundational energy. So you guys have significant things happening in your lives right now. The 5 of Wands, that talks about fighting. You guys could be dealing with arguments, controversy, fighting with your significant other or your family or something, or friends, or it can be fighting for what you want. So again, we'll get Oracle. We'll see how you deal with it. And the Moon. The Moon talks about fear around decisions. It also says that there may be hesitancy in making a decision, and it can represent your guides talking to you through your dreams. So if you're dreaming about whatever you're asking about specifically, make sure you're paying attention to what your dreams are saying. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, whatever they need to hear. Harmony. Okay, so harmony is going to be necessary as you move forward, especially whatever this argument or controversy situation is. Harmony is going to need to come into your realm to kind of help bring a peace and a balance back. So focus on harmonious energy, living in harmony with the universe, with yourself. Now, let's start with Moonology. We're going to start with the devil. What is there for them to step out of this devil energy? What message is there to go with the devil for group number 2? Thank you, thank you. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, so wherever it is you feel stuck, whatever you're dealing with, whether it is addiction, whether it is, and this doesn't have to be like a big bad addiction. This could be social media. It could be sugar. It could be, you know, just all different things can be an addiction if you have too much of it. And there's something that's, you know, not great for you that's in your situation, so something you're dealing with, but your hard work is paying off with regards to it. So you are working on stepping out of that energy. So your guides are just letting you know the effort you're putting into dealing with the situation with whatever's not good for you is paying off. You're making headway. Now for the fighting, for the 5 of Wands. Show the world the real you. All right, so wherever this argument is, wherever the controversy is, wherever things are just, you know, not at peace, let the world see who you are. Show your true colors, show your light, show who you are, be unapologetically you. And people will need to deal with it, or maybe they're not supposed to be part of your realm. So just, you know, the people that are meant to be with you are going to be able to see you, who you truly are, and appreciate your energy. Now for the moon, for the fear around decisions, surrender. Okay, so whatever it is you're afraid of stepping into, whatever it is you're afraid of doing, don't be afraid. It's time to surrender to the universe. It's time to surrender to the energies around you. And, you know, know that the universe is going to help you move forward, make the decision you need to make, and step forward into whatever future is meant for you. You know, whatever it is you choose to do, step forward with confidence, surrender to the universal energies. Now, let's see the Empress as well. The darkness. Okay. So the darkness is the long night moon. It talks about things that take time and you've been working on them for a long time. It also talks about things that come out of nowhere. So some of you may be stepping into a situation where your material needs are taken care of and it just kind of comes out of nowhere. Or maybe you've been struggling for a long time to deal with the material side of the world, and that is finally coming to fruition for you. The Empress itself talks about having those material needs met. It talks about laying foundations, and it can talk about the motherhood bond. Whatever this represents for you specifically out of those kind of those areas, this has been a long time in the making. It's been a long time, something you've desired for a long time, or just something that has been a very long road to travel thus far. You've got this though. Things are going to be taken care of as you move forward. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. The Transparent Tarot was a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked Tarot, and strength plays a part of it. So the answer to your question is yes. Your strength is going to be there to deal with it being yes. Your strength is going to be there to help you accomplish whatever it is you're asking for. However it resonates with your question, your strength plays a part of it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the opal. The properties of opal are energy, creativity, and motion. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. Once more. There we go. All right, let's get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can talk about reconnecting to your passions, following creative energy. It can even talk about reconnecting in a passionate relationship. Next, we see the Hanged One, which is also the Hanging Man. In this deck, it's a chrysalis, so it says that you're going through a transformative period in your life, but it can talk about some delays since it is the Hanged Man, or the need for a different perspective. Next, we see the Emperor. The Emperor talks about you needing to make the decisions that guide you down the path you choose. You are in charge of your realm. You're in charge of the path that you're on. So you have to make those decisions that guide you down the path that you want to be on. You're in the power role of your life. Next, we see the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can talk about not seeing what's right in front of you, not seeing things clearly, not really acknowledging the situation the way it is, or seeing it the way you wish it was versus the reality. Next, we see the Devil. The Devil talks about, stuck energy. It can talk about love triangles. It can talk about addiction. It talks about situations that you may be dealing with that are not good for you, that kind of have you trapped. And I think we may already be to 6, but this belongs here too. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It is over and done. It is complete. And it can even leave you kind of feeling stabbed in the back a little bit. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid no to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you. We start with the Two of Coins. That talks about kind of walking the financial tightrope, figuring out how you're going to spend your money, how you're going to pay your bills. Ten of Wands. So some really overwhelming situations, overwhelming energy. We're going to get guidance on all of this, so we'll see what the guides have to kind of help you get through those things. The Six of Wands, that talks about victory. So you are going to be celebrating your victories as well very soon. And the Palace of Wands, that talks about living in a place of your passions, connecting to your passions and really, diving into that energy and staying there. So you guys are going to be following your passions and you're going to be celebrating your victories soon. We're going to see what Oracles has to help you step out of this energy, because this energy is beautiful. Now, let's start the Oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels. For group number 3, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel is the archangel that deals with forgiveness. Whether the forgiveness is for you or for someone you're dealing with, forgiveness is going to be necessary for you guys to be able to move forward. So if you need help with forgiveness, whether it's for yourself or someone else, Archangel Zadkiel is showing up in your reading to kind of offer his assistance. You can definitely call out to him for help. Now, let's see the Ten of Wands with Queen of the Moon. Not Queen of the Moon, with Moonology. What is there to help them step out of this overwhelming energy in the Ten of Wands? You're told to look at the bigger picture. All right, so whatever is overwhelming you, it's time to look at the bigger picture. It's time to step out of the everyday, the kind of the overwhelming situations that are part of every, all the time. Don't focus on everything that could go wrong. See that big picture. See things working out. That kind of goes with the Four of Cups, seeing what's right in front of you, dealing with the now, and seeing things in a light that leads you to a better outcome. Now, let's see the Two of Coins. Take time to breathe out. All right, so with regards to the financial issues that you're dealing with, you're told to take time to breathe out. That means just relax, don't overwhelm yourself. Again, the look at the bigger picture and the take time to breathe out really kind of work in conjunction with both of these. Take some time, take a deep breath, let the overwhelming energy, let the challenges that you're facing kind of have a minute. They'll still be there. You take a deep breath, see that big picture, see yourself overcoming these challenges, and know that the guides are helping you, because you do step into victorious energy very soon. Now, I want to see Queen of the Moon on the Six of Wands. So with regards to the victory that group number 3 is going to be celebrating, what is there to add there? Hunger. Okay, so this is victory for something you have been very hungry for. You've been trying for a long time. You are going to be victorious. So whatever it is you desire on a level that would qualify as being hungry for something, that is where you're going to be experiencing this victory, okay? So just hang in there. You're coming through this into beautiful energy. It will get better. The Palace of Wands, please. Extremes. Okay, so this Palace of Wands talks about finding a place to live in your passions, and the Extremes card comes out to clarify it. So there is a significant passion that is going to take you into the future. Your passions are going to guide you forward. That's how your guides talk to you. That's how they show you the path that's your highest and best path, because you're passionate about it. So follow those passions, even when they kind of feel overwhelming for you. Follow your passions. It's going to lead you down a road you want to go down. Now, let's see for the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid no to whatever you asked. What is there to add to the Transparent Tarot, please? Inspiration. All right, the answer is no, and it's because it's going to inspire probably your passions. So the answer is to your question is no, but inspiration plays some part in that. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Amber. The properties of amber are rebirth, brightness, and strength. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. We'll go once more. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles says that there's opportunity out there, but it is a significant distance in the future. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in tarot. So there is opportunity, but you're going to have to be patient. It's a ways out in the future. Next, we see the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about worry. The worry can be around work life or it can be around home life, but there's significant worry going on. Next, we see the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about stuck energy, feeling like you're stuck, not being able to move forward. And then topping everything off, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It's an over and done, the door is shut type ending, and it can even leave you feeling a little stabbed in the back. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this is a very solid no to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. All right, you get victory. That's good. Six of Wands says you're victorious. Many of you may be really happy about the answer being no. Page of Coins, that talks about opportunity where you have to take action. You have to step into it. You have to choose it. Six of Coins, that's giving and receiving, normally material, so possibly receiving a significant gift or being capable of giving a significant gift. And then the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about maybe not seeing what's right in front of you or looking at things the way you wish they were versus how they actually are. But it can also talk about kind of missing something that's right in front of you. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So, angels, for group number 4, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. You get honor life cycles. All right, yeah, whatever's supposed to end and be done, let it be done, let it end. New beginnings are coming in. So honor life cycles. Don't worry about the ending. Focus on the beginning. Now, let's see Moonology for this Four of Cups. What is there to add to the Four of Cups energy here? A fiery climax approaches. Okay, so with regards to maybe not seeing what's in front of you, I think that's coming to an end because it's going to be very noticeable in the very near future. So keep your eyes open for blessings, changes in your realm. The universe is trying to hand you something and you're going to be seeing it soon. Now, let's see the coins with Queen of the Moon. We're going to start with the Page of Coins. What is there to add to the Page of Coins here? Balance. All right. If you choose to step into this opportunity because it is a choice, you have to take action for this opportunity in some way. Make sure that you stay very balanced in your approach. Don't, jump in with everything you've got. Don't, only put, just like a drop of energy into it. Stay balanced. Give it your energy, but remain balanced in your life. Now, with regards to the Six of Coins, release. All right, so there is a gift coming in for you. I kind of feel like this gift is coming from the universe and these are kind of paired together. There is something you need to release to accept this gift. It could be a thought form of worthiness. If it's material, the universe trying to bring some money or something material into your realm, you have to be willing to accept it. You have to release any thought forms that are a lack of worthiness or, mindset that says it won't happen for you. Release anything negative and the universe is going to bring in a gift of some kind. Now, the Six of Wands talks about victory. So with regards to this victory, where is this victory for them? Truth. Okay. So there is a true victory or a victory in your truth in some way in your situations. Truth itself, stepping into your truth, stepping into the honesty of you is a victory in and of itself. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid no, you get forgiveness. Okay, so the answer to your question is no, and forgiveness is going to play some part in that, whether that's forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for someone else. It is going to have some bearing on the answer being no to your question. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the tourmaline. The properties of tourmaline are focus, flexibility, and clarity. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. Once more. There we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Sun. The Sun is absolutely beautiful energy. It is the most positive card in the tarot deck. It talks about growth and opportunity and positive energy. Next, we see the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can represent a person. If it does, then this person is very action-oriented. It could be that it represents you taking action, being protective over people in your realm. The Sun takes any negativity out of anything that it touches. So there's really no negativity to the Queen of Swords here. It is, very positive, very action-oriented, very protective, very direct, kind of, step into your own energy. Next, we see the Three of Cups. That is about celebrating with friends, having things to celebrate. It can even represent pregnancy and birth sometimes, but it is a very celebratory card. And then topping everything off, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about treating yourself to a little bit of luxury to draw in that abundance that you desire. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a very solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, the Four of Wands. That talks about doors opening. It talks about opportunity. It's one of the marriage cards in tarot. So some of you may be getting married or making long-term commitments in relationships. Five of Wands. There's also some fighting. It's interesting that these cards are next to each other. We'll see the oracle on them, kind of see why they're here this way and what guidance there is. But the Five of Wands is about fighting. It can talk about controversy. It can talk about, kind of arguments and that sort of energy. Next is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about passion. Notice you guys have all wands. You may be very passionate people, or there just may be a lot of passion in your realm right now. The King of Wands can represent a person just like the Queen of Swords, very passionate, very passion-driven. It also talks about stepping into your creative passions. If there's something, a project you've been wanting to start that you're passionate about, now is a good time. People are going to be drawn to that energy. And then you get the Empress. The Empress represents motherhood. It's interesting. We have kind of the pregnancy, birth, motherhood energy here. It doesn't mean that everyone who's watching this is going to get pregnant or is a mother or anything like that. It's just some of you may be asking questions about that sort of thing because it's happening a couple of times in the cards. The Empress is about material situations being taken care of, laying down strong roots, and it can represent motherhood and that connection, that energy. Now, let's see Oracle. We'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Friendship. Okay. When the friendship card comes out, it talks about not ignoring your friends, making sure that your friendships are getting your attention if they need to. You've got so much passion going on that that may be a focus here. It also says to show yourself that same energy you would show your friends. So make sure you're being a good friend to yourself as well. Now, let's see the Five of Wands here with regards to the fighting. Your commitment is being tested. All right, so wherever the fighting, arguing, that sort of energy is going on, your commitment to your position, your commitment to your energy, to your goals is being tested. So basically, this is saying don't give up even against opposition. Stand up for what's important to you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at the Empress. What is there to add to the Empress here? All right, let me see. For the Empress. Hunger. Okay. So the Empress talks about, having your material needs met. It talks about laying strong foundations, and it's being clarified by hunger. There's a strong desire here there may be a strong desire here for motherhood. There may be a strong desire here for the material side of things being calmer and taken care of. Whatever it is, I think this hunger leads to success because you're laying the foundation for this right now. So don't worry, you are getting to where you want to go, even though there is this really strong hunger for it. Now, let's see the Four of Wands here too. Growth. All right, so doors are opening for growth. This whether you are getting married and that is like a personal growth and a growth in your relationship, or this is an opportunity being, you know, given to you, the door is opening to opportunity. Whatever this is, it's very positive energy. Your passions are tied up in it in some way, and it is for your growth. So it is quite positive for you. Now, let's see the King of Wands. What is there for the King of Wands here? Life purpose. All right, so your passions are leading you to your life purpose. Like I said, when we dealt with the King of Wands, it can talk about stepping into a creative passion, and people are going to be drawn to your energy. Your passions lead you to your life purpose. So something that you're passionate about is leading you in the direction you need to go. So follow your passions. They are going to lead you towards that life purpose path that you are, that you desire to go down. Now, the Transparent Tarot being a yes, you get protection. So the answer is yes. And your protection is somehow tied up in it. You are protected even though the answer is yes. You're protected because the answer is yes. Your protection has some bearing on your question or the answer being yes in some way. That is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.